What's going on, everybody? It's a while since we talked about Jasmy, but I am getting so many questions about the Q4 lockup and what is going on. Is the price going to ever come back up? Well, we're going to try and break it down for you all in this video, but let me tell you, it's pretty exciting. I'm a big believer in Jasmy. I like what they're doing, and I think we're going to see a significant upside move coming when the market shifts. I think for the time being, it's going to be pretty difficult to see that, but let me tell you through a couple of interesting things and finally that Q4 lockup. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see some more Jasmy content. Smash the like button and let's get into this one. So I want to start off with Hara now. I was in a Twitter space with Hara, I think it was about 3 days ago, and he was talking about kind of the future of Jasmy and what they want to do. And this was a huge thing. Now, token 2049 or 2049 launching in Singapore. I think it's either today or tomorrow. Well, Jasmy are going to be there launching their layer 2 protocol. So developing a personal data locker that identifies data and functions as a DID for the individual. So absolutely fantastic. Jasmy tokens will be circulated on global exchanges and a network that connects these tokens. We've received support from a number of world-class partner companies, and the following is from DWF Labs. Now, if you click on DWF Labs, they build futures of Web3, global digital asset market makers, multi-stage Web3 investment firms, and much, much more. And they said Jasmy is launching its own layer 2 scaling solution network, the Jasmy platform, a blockchain platform that democratizes data by combining blockchain and IoT technology to provide data security, has announced it will be launching its own. Now, this truly does step into the world of really making decentralization and your data really important, and fundamentally you become the governor of what that looks like. It says there, the layer 2 network will maintain more efficient data transaction speeds and costs while adding the mentioned new features to address the needs of its user. I think it's a huge step forward and another partnership that Jasmy's building out, another point of their ecosystem that feels like it's ramping up with significant pace, energy, and absolute drive to make sure that we are seeing a significant step on, and I think really building for when this market does turn. Now, with that being said, we see another listing for Jasmy, so they really do work. Indodex have listed jasmycoin. You can see there, it just breaks down exactly what it is, and that's going to be available for their asset on their platform. And obviously everyone's giving these price predictions. I always think price predictions are worthwhile just to context how the market feels and what does it look like. September 23, Jasmy Global announced a strategic partner with Canna Labs, a Web3 and blockchain infrastructure leader. Collaboration aims to expand the global reach and utility of the Jasmy coin. So we see more and more development going on, more and more integration of partners and partnerships, and I think it's really, really good news. The part of the partnership agreed, Canna Labs will offer its unique account abstraction SDK, Miriam Web3 middleware, SDK to enable Jasmy coin cross-chain accessibility. When you dig into this, there is so much coming to it. I'm not going to too much into the kind of the full price predictions. You know my view, always do your own research, etc. But to give you an idea, the view, we could see 205 by the end of this year. Moving on in the next 2 or 3 years, we definitely could start to see, 0.17, 0.025. A lot of people becoming even more bullish as data becomes so sacred. I think Jasmy is going to be really well placed to maximize their potential. Adding a layer 2 solution, well, I think it's going to be huge. And that's why I keep adding to my Jasmy bag. I've talked about this on my live streams every week or every couple of weeks, just buying a little bit more Jasmy. I think it's a great hold. And I think long term, we have a huge opportunity. Now, the question you've all been asking about the Q4 lockup, what does it look like? Well, this is taken from the white paper, the official Jasmy white paper, where it talks about what is happening in that token allocation that comes down. Now remember, the vast majority of the circulating supply, the overall supply is already in circulation, but there's a real few points that come to this. So number one is holding by business companies. That's going to be around 15 million Jasmy, about 30% of their entire supply, and it's planned as rewards to individual users for allowing third parties, including enterprises, to use their Internet of Things data, and enterprises are encouraged to actively utilize such Internet of Things data to build economic circle and of ecosphere Jasmy. So the important thing here is they're going to give the tokens out for people to use as part of their network and then bring them all back to the Jasmy ecosystem. In terms of the second one, we've got the developer program, about 18%, that's 9 million. Again, rewards for users, again, using third-party enterprises, and ultimately the participants and enterprise increase. The platform will have an increase in popularity, so developers will have an incentive to develop more services. You fundamentally will earn through the Jasmy program. Listing expenditures, about 14%, business financing, airdrops, incentives, and then that gives you the breakdown. So when we talk about the lockup fundamentally sits in this first blocks. This is about holding by business and companies, so 30%, as well as the incentives held by the team. So this is a huge thing. It removes even more of the supply and puts it in the holders that are going to build and bring people to the Jasmy ecosystem. It is super exciting. It's incredibly well thought out, and probably is where all these partnerships and all these build outs are coming, really start to make Jasmy a pretty exciting buy. Now, currently on the chart, you can see here about 0.7 up, 3476 is the current price. We've been trending on this line for quite some time. You can see here on the volume indicator that 3502 has a significant level of resistance. We've been rejected once. I want to see this potentially break up. The 200 EMA, and I talk about this so much on my channel, actually holding nice at that 3657. So if we get market sentiment and Bitcoin just dropping now to 25.9, so we definitely could see a bit more push down given that FTX news CPI around the corner. But I think once we start to flip that, we could definitely start seeing Jasmy push back up. We see that PLC there at 3617. That's going to be a line we need to break, and then potentially to the upside on this divergence around the 3694. So look, Jasmy's got a lot coming for it. The price might not be where we want it to be right now, but there is so much being built, so much in the scenes, that I think Jasmy is going to be a great hold, and I think they continue to really work hard on their partnerships, on their product and utility, and I think this one is going to be a hard one to ignore. But as ever, let me know in the comments down below, do you want to see more Jasmy videos? Well, if you do, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for all your latest and greatest in cryptocurrency. And as ever, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.